on our way to Newport to meet a fella called Gus, who's an ex-serviceman, who's on hunger strike. He's 9 days in. He's sleeping outside of combat stress. I believe he's an ex-veteran, 62 years old, who's suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder, and he's making a complaint or having a protest about his treatment, about how our ex-veterans are being treated. He's 9 days in. He could die from doing this. So we're going to catch up and find out what it's all about. So I've only got snippets of actually what's happened and why you're protesting. Mind filling me in?
Yeah, well, today I said this is an open chair. Anybody who wants to come is welcome to come. So thank you for coming. I mean, believe it or not, you've beaten most of the politicians I invited to come.
What is this? Is it like a medical centre for combat stress?
It's specialist for post-traumatic stress disorder. They got treatment here. Well, at some point they ran out of funding, kicked everybody out, and it's empty.
You've got post-traumatic stress disorder, so you've been coming here regularly.
Yeah.
It helps you. Did it help you?
Oh yeah, it kept me on a level keel, you know.
And then just like that,
Gone.
No direction of where to go for the same treatment.
Clear off.
Just gone.
Gone. That's it. No discharge report, no follow-up care, nothing. Just gone. Now what's happened? This has happened to hundreds of guys. Now they've been turning up here since I've sat here to tell their stories. Guys have been in there, have left, and committed suicide, and it's directly attributable to the fact that they were discharged here without any medical backup, without any medical intervention or support or anything. I've been to funerals of guys who've committed suicide who I served down south with. It's heartbreaking. I've been trying to kind of get some answers from this organisation for 3 years through my MPs, you name it. Nothing. So this
for 3 years, three years you've been trying to find out why nothing's happening, and now you're sitting here.
It was the last resort.
It's the last resort.
This is last resort. Yeah.
Where did you serve?
Falklands.
Paratrooper.
Paratrooper, yeah. Paratrooper engineer. So engineer support for the parachute regiment, and 3 tours of Northern Ireland. So I did my bit, you know, and this is what it's come down to.
You're on hunger strike.
I haven't eaten things for 10 days. And I'm pretty bollocksed.
After 7 days, your internal organs start becoming damaged.
Yes,
irreversibly.
Let's put it this way. I'm coming to the winter of my life. You know, we stand on the precipice of an avalanche of Falklands, Iraqi and Afghanistan vets are going to come forward in the next 10 years, and unless it changes, I would like to think. I mean, I'm prepared to sacrifice my life if it comes to that. Don't want to, and you know, I'll make it through till Sunday. But if you think this through, right, I would like to leave this life thinking that the next generation of veteran is not going to have the 30 years that I've had over this condition. So my life will have been worthwhile if I can save those guys and come in the proper structures in place. Lots of political bluster where they said, oh, we're putting this in place and that in place. But this is the 100th anniversary of the First World War, where shell shock was first noticed, first come to the light, and I'm sitting outside of an empty building that could be looking after these blokes, and there's blokes on the streets. So it says it all. If the government says to me we ain't got the facilities, oh yes we have, because it's there. I'm looking at it now, that's why I'm here.
If you want to show support, go to www.savecombatstress.com. This would first off be about getting this charity the funding they need. Getting them the funding they need, and also you've said an independent inquiry into how, say that out loud, men are coming here suffering with mental problems from war, and then all of a sudden overnight they just close it down. They get a letter saying you're discharged, even though they're still mentally unwell. You're discharged. There's a building here that can house 100 people or help 100 people. So that's the ask, what you'll be asking for,
yeah.
And
and that doesn't seem unreasonable. That seems a reasonable thing to me.
Aftercare, mental aftercare for people who sacrifice their lives, who are willing to die, who are suffering in their homes, in their families, in the streets. Your relationships, their whole lives are suffering from mental problems caused from war. War that they were sent to by our government, and then they're left